Hello, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason, and I am at the south end of the Las Vegas Strip, and most people consider it the end of the Las Vegas Strip, but I am just outside the Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign. In Las Vegas, Nevada, there's a marker here, and there's lots I can tell you, so here we go. And as you can see, there's a long line of people, and there's no telling how long the line is, because people just kind of take pictures at their own ease, but much to the annoyance of others. But this kind of reminds me of Philadelphia when there was a line for the Rocky statue. But then there's some that have formed their own line. Those who just want to take simply selfies, I guess. But this here is the marker, and this tells that this has been on the National Register of Historic Places. Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas. This sign debuted on the Las Vegas Strip in 1959, and today it remains one of the most popular attractions in Clark County, appearing in countless vacation photos, commercials, movies, and even though it doesn't say on here, it was also in TV shows and video games. The sign was designed by Betty Willis, who lived from 1923 to 2015. The county paid $4,000 for the sign, which is located about 4 miles south of the Las Vegas city limits in an unincorporated part of Clark County. The sign was placed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2009 to coincide with Clark County's centennial celebration. In 2014, the county collaborated with several organizations, including Green Chips, Clean Energy Project, and the Consumer Electronics Association, to install the solar panels here. The panel just provide enough electricity to completely offset the energy used by the sign. Thank you for visiting our world-famous landmark. Drive carefully. So yes, this is Las Vegas Boulevard, and that way goes north, the other way goes south, and there is a parking lot that you can park at. And I thought this was a bus station at first, but apparently not. And that is McCarran Airport. It has now been renamed Harry Reid after the late senator. Over there is a Pinball Hall of Fame, Harley Davidson, and then just straight ahead is the famous Las Vegas Strip. There are a couple other replicas of the sign around town. I believe one is at the north end. So legend has it that Betty Willis considered this her gift to the city and wanted it to be in the public domain. But Yesco, or Young Electric Sign Company, has owned the sign since their purchase of Western Neon in the early 1960s. But in 2007, that artificial turf you see underneath where those people are sitting and standing, that's when it was installed by Clark County. About a month after she passed away, Las Vegas, or Clark County Commissioners, declared May 5th of 2015 Betty Willis Day, honoring the designer of the sign. Commissioners issued a proclamation to her daughter Marjorie Holland. On the back of the sign it says, "Drive carefully, come back soon." So I guess they mean people who are coming back to, I guess, California or Mexico or wherever. But pretty cool. I'm surprised nobody gets their picture taken here. So some major and minor events happened with this sign. Now, on March 28th, 2009, the sign, along with much of the Las Vegas Strip, was darkened for 1 hour as the city took part in Earth Hour. Another event happened on May 14th, 2009, when Las Vegas Mayor Goodman and the Playboy personality Holly Madison coincided the start of summer with the sign's 50th anniversary. Part of the celebration was making it in the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest bikini parade. Okay. And it was followed by pool parties throughout the city. The event kicked off in front of this sign with a runway-style retrospective featuring bathing suits from the 1950s to today. In 2010, on April 28th of that year, marked the first time the text of the sign had ever been changed. Mayor Goodman unveiled the new marketing campaign as Camp Vegas. It was adorned with a cover that read "Welcome to Fabulous Camp Vegas." The event was again hosted by Holly Madison, this time adding Wayne Newton and a slew of showgirls and skydivers. Okay. And Camp Vegas remained on the sign for 36 hours. On October 1st, 2017, tragedy struck Las Vegas, but it was a mass shooting, and 4 days later, 58 crosses with hearts on them, all made by Greg Zanis, were placed behind the sign. Each cross represented a victim killed in the shooting. I do not know how many marriage proposals or I don't know. Lots of other different events have happened here, but mostly selfies. All right, I'm Jason. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Historically Marked. I am outside the Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas sign in Las Vegas, Nevada. Sign off.